Hello everyone, I'm Barry. Today we will explore one of the most influential architecture movements of the 20th century, the International style. This movement not only transformed the architecture landscape of the 20th century, but also continues to influence design practices today. So let's get started. The International style emerges in the 1920s and 1930s, primarily in Europe and the United States as a response to the changing society and technology landscape following World War I. It aimed to move away from the ornate and eclectic architecture styles of the past, focusing instead on functionalism, minimalism, and the use of modern materials like steel, glass, and concrete. Key characteristics include rectilinear forms, clean straight line, and geometric shape, emphasizing simplicity and functionality. The style avoids decorative elements, focusing instead on practical designs and efficient use of space. Open interior spaces. Flexible open floor plans enhance adaptability and spatial fluidity. Use of modern material, steel, glass, and reinforced concrete are prominently used, creating structures that appear lightweight and transparent. Volume over mass, large windows, and open layout foster a sense of transparency and fluidity, blending indoor and outdoor environment and making the structures appear light and open. Among the prominent figures of the International style, Le Corbusier stands out as a central architect. Born Charles Edward General Gris in 1887 in Switzerland, he was also a designer, urban planner, and theorist. His diverse background, influenced by his father's craftsmanship and his mother's musical talent, sparked his interest in design. Although he lacked formal architectural training, his diverse educations and travel across Europe and the Mediterranean significantly shapes his architectural philosophy. The experience allowed him to draw inspiration from various styles and historical contexts. Le Corbusier's innovative approach to modern architecture has had a profound and lasting impact, continuing to influence architectural practices today. Le Corbusier's approach to architecture is best represented by his 5-point architecture, a revolutionary set of principles introduced in the 1920s that became foundational to the international styles. 1. Pilotics. A grid of concrete or steel columns replaces traditional load-bearing walls, supporting structures on pillars. These allow the facades to be non-load-bearing, contributing to an aesthetic lightness in the building. 2. Free facade. A careful balance of open and closed sections on the facade connect the building with nature and the surrounding environment while still maintaining a clear separation from the exterior. 3. Horizontal windows. The horizontal orientations of windows cutting through non-load-bearing facades provide even natural light throughout the space. This design also offers broader views of the surrounding, contributing to a more open and airy interior atmosphere. 4. Roof garden. A flat roof covered with vegetation enhances the connection between occupants and nature. From a construction standpoint, the constant moisturizer provides natural insulation layer, improving energy efficiency. 5. Free ground plan. Thanks to the pilotics, the absence of load-bearing walls allows for flexible interior layout. Le Corbusier often used screen elements to divide spaces, creating a lighter and more open interior feel. Le Corbusier applies these 5 points in several of his most iconic works, which now remain benchmark in modern architecture. Now let's take a look at some of his iconic work. First up is Villa Savoye, completed in 1931 and often seen as the highlight of Le Corbusier work. Designed for the Savoye family, is located in Poissy, near Paris. Villa Savoye perfectly represents Le Corbusier's 5 points of architecture, featuring pilotics, supports, a flat roof, open floor plan, horizontal windows, and a free facade. The villa's clean line and open design plan harmoniously with its surroundings, making it an excellent example of the international style. Le Corbusier called it his Parthenon, emphasizing its architecture's importance. Among Le Corbusier's many influential works, Unite D habitations in Marseille stand out as a monumental example of his architectural vision. This project materialized Le Corbusier's concept of vertical housing, balancing individual and collective needs throughout innovative design. Unite D habitation represents a vertical housing prototype that is supported by robust pilotic supports. lifting the building off the ground and creating open space beneath. The structure is orientated in a north-south direction to enhance light efficiency throughout the day. The building consists of 500 apartments distributed across 17 floors. Floors 7 and 8 are elevated to create public streets that house essential shops and services for the residents. This integration of commercial space within this residential structure reflects Le Corbusier's visions of creating functional, self-sustaining urban environments. The design incorporates a cross-system layout where every third floor features an interior corridor. This arrangement allows for duplex apartments on both sides. Apartments on the eastern side have their living rooms facing east and are accessed to the lower level, while those on the western side have their living room facing west and are accessed to the upper level. This design ensures that each home benefits from both eastern and western facades, promoting optimal sunlight, cross-ventilation, and visual connectivity with the surrounding. The Pavilion Suite, completed in 1932 in Paris, is a prime example of the international style core principle. Rides on politics, it features ribbon windows for natural light, a flat roof with a garden terrace, and uses modern material like reinforced concrete, glass, and steel. The Pavilion Suites highlight Le Corbusier's minimalistic and practical approach with a free plan layout that allows flexibility in design. Le Corbusier's creativity extends beyond architecture into the realms of furniture design. Collaborating with Pierre Generate and Charlotte Perrien, he produced iconic pieces that embody modernist principles. Among these, the LC4 Chaise Lounge stands out for its ergonomic innovations, featuring a carved steel frame and an adjustable leather seat designed to conform to the body controls. The LC2 Cube Chair reflects Le Corbusier's commitment to geometric purity with its clean line and plush cushions. Additionally, the LC3 Grand Comfort armchairs and sofa set highlight his focus on blending fashion comfort with elegant form. The design not only represents Le Corbusier's architectural ideas of simplicity and functionality, but also continue to influence contemporary furniture design with their timeless, practical aesthetic. Le Corbusier's revolutionary ideas and design have left a profound impact on contemporary social and economic practices, shaping modern urban planning and architecture. His principle of functional zonings and green spaces are evident in today's urban environment, where cities increasingly adopt his visions of creating livable and efficient spaces. Economically, his emphasis on modular and prefabricated construction method has led to cost-effective and scalable housing solutions, addressing the need for affordable housing in growth urban areas. Le Corbusier's influence extends beyond housing to include transformative sacred spaces and pioneer furniture designs. His principles continue to shape contemporary architecture, driving advances in practical and accessible urban living. Here are some examples of modern architecture influenced by Le Corbusier's 5 points of architecture. Slash House by Apollo Architects and Associates, Will House by Goose Architect. In wrapping, Le Corbusier's groundbreaking idea has left an enduring mark on both architecture and urban planning. His vision and principle has transformed the world of architectures. His commitment to functionalism, exploration of new ideas, new materials and technologies, and belief in the transformative power of design has continued to resonate with architects and designers. Thanks for your time. Stay concrete.